Hi folks, this is David back at Carlton Arms. Today we're going to be tearing down and cleaning up a Panzer Arms AR-12. Nice little 12 gauge, good affordable gun. Comes apart pretty simple. So we're going to get right to it. Alright folks, this is a Panzer 12 gauge. It's a AR-12 model. Very nice, very affordable 12 gauge, 5-round magazine. Shoots up to 3-inch shells. We've previously done a video shooting 2 3/4-inch shells of 2 different magnitudes. One that was Winchester standard birdshot, functioned flawlessly, doing about 1,200 feet per second. The second one was a Pioche home defense buckshot, doing about 1,240, 1,250 feet per second. And everything worked just great. It was actually a pretty well dreamed to shoot. Didn't have any problems with it. So right now, before we actually start cleaning it, we're going to make sure the gun is safe. All right, we have the bolt open. We're going to remove the magazine. Oh, there. Bolt is open. There is nothing in the chamber. So we are good to go. All right, on this one, first thing we're going to do is get that bolt to lock back. Okay, so now we will unscrew to take off the foregrip. Things are not all that difficult to take apart. You got to get that at the right angle to get that unscrewed. And take this. This flash hider is not a true flash hider. It is more for looks. And it does just screw off of here. You do have a threaded barrel underneath that flash hider. So I haven't seen one with a suppressor on it, but if it's already threaded, I'm sure you could probably get one for it. Now that that's off, this end nut that goes over the end of it, we'll take that off to get the hand guard and everything off there. Get that off. Take the hand guard off. There. All right. Now, we'll take the gas piston apart, separate everything out. You know, and then get this thing back in there. You got a little release right here on the side. Once that's released, the barrel slides right out. Okay. You can even take the bolt out, but this one we cleaned it before we put everything back together last time. To really have no reason to take the bolt out, but it does come out. This little peg on the charging handle, you just got to get it aligned just right with everything, and then that slides out, and that is probably about the most difficult part of the entire teardown, is getting that one piece out. See, there it is right there. And then your bolt comes out. Your gas piston piece. There's your bolt, your firing pin, control spring, everything charges. We will not be taking the upper off the lower this time. No reason to, it's nice and clean. So, and that is the disassembly of it. Reassembly goes right back together just in the opposite direction. Like I said, we did do a video on this one, shooting it at the ranch, and it was very, very enjoyable. Okay, we're just going to use a little rim oil You see just where we shot it, it's got some old oil on there, a little carbon, some powder. Not going to need very much to get this thing cleaned up. And like I said, this is just from 10 rounds. That's all that went through it. And did it necessarily have to be cleaned right now? No, but I just wanted to give everybody a preview of what it takes to clean this thing and what it takes to tear it down. Plus, it was a little misty out there when we were at the ranch, and just it'd be better before we put it back on the shelf if it's nice and clean. Remember, if you clean your guns and you take care of them, they will take care of you when you need them. If you don't clean them, they're not going to take care of you. All right. Now, the gas ports, as the gas comes back in, it likes to go through this, go up, throws this back. This is gas operated, not just recoil operated. And it all comes through in here. There is a hole in the barrel for the gas to come back, go through there, and move everything back. You do have an O-ring on the gas port here. Kind of an O-ring. It's steel spring locker ring. And we would just use the same rim oil. We'll clean that up. We like the rim oil around here. It's good. It's easy to find. Different people like different chemicals to clean with. It's real dirty. Use some bore cleaner, some Hops number 9. Some people do like the shooter lube. I've used it. It does work great. It's just really easy for me if I run low on something to run down to the local Walmart and pick up another bottle of rim oil. And I always keep Hops around just in case something's really, really dirty. Then I use that Hops to break everything up. All right. Getting pretty close to being done. Take a look down there. Let's get some more light here. I don't know how well this is going to come out in the camera, but that barrel is actually pretty daggum clean in there, even with the rounds going through it. So we'll just clean all this up. I don't even think we're going to run a brush down through it. Run a patch or two down through the barrel, and probably not even a patch. I'll tell you what, we're going to run our woolly brush down through there. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So just run the old fuzzy down there. And I got the wrong tip. Let's get the right tip on there. So we can get the old woolly on. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on that. We will run it down through there. Just a little dirty. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, we're good. All right. So the other side of the chamber is good. We're all cleaned up. Wipe the excess oil off. Get everything cleaned up here. Go for putting her on back together. And this is a striker fire bolt right there. When the trigger's pulled, the hammer off the trigger comes up, smacks that right there, and it pushes the firing pin out. I mean, that's about as simple setup as you can get. That right here is your extractor fork. Grabs the edge of the shell right here. Grabs the edge of the shell. When it comes back, throws the shell out. Everything winds up working pretty good. Get all this stuff cleaned up. All right. together. There we go. And this thing, folks, if you're going out in your typical Texas backwoods like our ranch is, you know, you got pigs running all over the place. This sucker here, maybe not so much with a 5-round magazine, but if you could get the 10 or even an extended 20, 20 rounds on that thing would be huge. Like a whole stack of bananas hanging out of there. All you do is that, put a little hollow sight on there, man, get your green light set up around your feeder outside of your feed pen, and this would be a pig blasting machine here. And yeah, just keep it with the buckshot in there, blast the pigs away, and next thing you know, not only are you lowering the pig population, but oh man, homemade sausage is so good. And there's thousands of recipes on the internet. If you don't know how to make homemade sausage, man, just go on the internet. There's thousands of them on there. Just find one you like, and we do it. We found one we like. We found some seasonings we liked. Also, new seasoning just recently by the Bearded Butchers. Haven't had a chance to try it yet. I was still using, what is it, Old Mountain, Old Country from Bass Pro. Tried making our own. Man, that takes so much work. It's just so much easier just to buy the stuff that's already pre-made. You know, unless you have a good family recipe you want to use, and hey, more power to you. So, like I said, man, if you're gonna blast the pigs away, do it when it's cooler outside. You know, right before deer season or right after deer season when it's still cool. And them old boars, the boars are nasty. We had one this past season that, man, I went down to get it with a tractor. That sucker was horrible. It was rank. So that one got a ride just to the old boneyard. And I did not enjoy driving that tractor with that sucker sitting in the bucket of it. It was pretty bad. But okay, put the spring on. Now we'll get everything for the bulk carrier put back together here. And backwards. There we go. Put it on there. And put it on. All right. There. I'm going to put this piece back in there. Oh, Lord. Okay. Got to hold the bolt in there. Yeah. Put the barrel and all that back together. Pull the bolt back. Slide the barrel in. Barrel lock nut. Screwed over the first ones. Screwed over the second ones. Just hand tight. Nothing crazy. You know, it doesn't have to break out a pair of channel locks and tighten it up on there. Now that we got all that on there, we'll give it just a wrap. Okay. You see how everything that goes in there, gas goes in, pushes that, pops that, enough force, that comes back, actuates, bam, you're good to go. And everything's all nice and shiny. Everything's been cleaned up. We've oiled the inside of the barrel and cleaned it. Outside of the barrel, don't have to worry about any rust. the dirt's off, and this is microfiber, so it's not really releasing anything that we currently have embedded in it. That's why I like using the microfiber. Holds the oil good, lets the oil go, but the dirt it holds on there. All right, now that that's all done, okay, now we got the hand guard, aluminum hand guard. Really don't have to worry about it rust. You can get some nicks and scratches in the end finish, but you're not going to worry about this thing rusting. All right, add that back on there. Be careful, don't scratch your barrel. That piece there just slides on the end of it. It just sits in the groove. That front. Go. Put the end nut back on. It does have the sling swivel on it. Make sure you put that downward. Otherwise it'll bind up. Like I said, all these just go together hand tight. That's all. Nothing difficult about it. You know, if you ever do have to use a pair of pliers or something to get a little oil on there, a little slick. A pair of pliers or anything to take these off, make sure and use it with a rag. I'll do a little demonstration here for you. Get a pair of pliers. You know, if you had to use a pair of pliers on it, wrap your rag around it, doubled up, and use your pliers on it to do it. If you do that, you don't mar it up. You don't take the finish off or anything like that. But, like I said, just hand tight. And the final thing we'll do, rub it down. We'll put the so-called flash hider. Like I said, this is just for cosmetics. You know, if you didn't have it on there, you would be exposing your threads. So I need to do a little research, see if they do make a suppressor for this. I don't know. I'm sure one could be made, and since it's already threaded, they make it easy. But let's just put this on there to protect the end of the barrel and protect the thread. Good. Not real tight. Go to it, hand tight. You're there. All right, everything functions. We are good to go. All right. And now that's the safety on there, like an AR style safety. Fire, safe, everything's working nice and smooth. So we're good. There we go. Panzer AR-12. All nice and clean. Disassembled, put back together. Very simple to do. You do have to be a little patient sometimes, especially putting the bolt and carrier back together. It does kind of fight you just a little bit sometimes. You know, just a little bit of patience and you'll get everything back together nice and easy. And these look good. They shoot good. And man, I would recommend them. All right. That's what we got for this episode of Carlton Arms. If there's something y'all would like to see and taken down, cleaned up, shot, whatever, and I can get my hands on one, then man, just let us know. And we'll get more videos out whenever we get more stock and inventory, and let everybody know we're still going to do the whether things are cheap or actually affordable. We are still going to do that. We just had one come in that I will be doing a video on. So stay tuned next time and see what we got for y'all. All right. I'm Dave with Carlton Arms, and y'all be safe out there.